Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shamin Arif and I am a student of Rehan College as a facilitator. Hi ChatGPT. Today my topic the secret to building lasting habit. So let's
Uh,
start conversation.
Absolutely. So when we think about lasting habits, it's all about consistency, small steps, and usually anchoring them in something you already do. Is there a specific habit you were thinking about, like exercise, reading, or something else, so we can get a bit more practical?
What are habits and why are they important in daily life?
Uh, Yeah, absolutely. Habits are kind of like the building blocks of our daily life. They shape so much of what we do without us even thinking about it. So when we build good habits, they kind of quietly guide us toward our goals.
How can good habit improve a person's future?
Yeah, so good habits basically compound over time. They set this positive trajectory for your future self. So even small daily habits like saving a little money, exercising, or practicing a skill can really shape your long term success and well being.
Why is consistency important in building lasting habits?
Oh, absolutely. Consistency is really the backbone. Even if you're doing just a little bit each day, that regular repetition reinforces the habit. So it's that daily practice that turns a behavior into something big and lasting.
How long does it usually take to build a new habit?
Yeah, definitely. So a simple approach is to start really small, like a 2 minute version of the habit, so it feels easy to stick with. Then attach it to something you already do, like after brushing your teeth, you do a 5 minute stretch. And just keep it up so it becomes part of your
What
routine.
are the common challenges people face with creating habits?
Yeah, some big ones are definitely losing motivation, especially when progress feels slow. Another is not having a clear cue or trigger, so the habit just kind of fades out. And sometimes people try to make the habit too big or too fast, and then they get overwhelmed.
How can small daily action lead to big success?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, small actions are like these little seeds. They might not seem like much at first, but they build up over time. And when you're consistent, they create this snowball effect, leading you toward those big long term goals.
Why is self discipline important for maintaining habits?
Yeah, exactly. Self discipline is really what keeps you going on the days when you don't feel like it. It's not about being perfect, but just showing up consistently, even when it's hard. So it's like a muscle you keep training over time.
How can motivation help in starting new habits?
Yeah, definitely. Motivation often sparks the habit in the beginning. It's like that initial push, but the key is that motivation can fade. So once you've got started, you rely on the discipline and the system to keep you going even when motivation dips.
What is the difference of good habits and bad habits?
Yeah, so good habits are those actions that serve you well. They align with your goals, they make you healthier, more productive. Bad habits, on the other hand, are often easier, more immediate, but they tend to pull you away from your long term well being or success.
How can a person break negative habits?
Yeah, it's totally possible, but it usually takes some awareness and a bit of a strategy. You can replace a bad habit with a new one, kind of like swapping out a routine, and you have to be patient because those old triggers can be strong, but with time, you can rewire your brain.
Why is setting clear goal important for habit building?
Yeah, it's super important because clear goals give you direction. When you know exactly what you're aiming for, it's easier to break it down into small steps, track your progress, and stay motivated. Without a clear goal, habits can just feel aimless.
How can time management support positive habits?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, time management is really crucial because it helps you carve out those small, consistent slots of time each day. If you organize your day, you reduce procrastination and you make sure you actually have time to build those positive habits.
How can routine make life more organized?
Yeah, absolutely. When you have a routine, it's like a mental shortcut. You don't have to decide everything each day, your habit just happens. And that structure frees up mental energy so you can focus on other things, which makes life feel a bit more balanced and predictable.
Why should people track their progress while building habits?
Yeah, tracking is super helpful. You could use a journal, an app, or even a simple calendar to mark each day you follow through. And when you see those streaks build up, it really boosts your confidence and keeps you on track.
How can healthy habits improve mental and physical health?
Yeah, they're really powerful. Healthy habits like regular exercise, balanced eating, or even just good sleep can reduce stress, boost your mood, and improve energy. So, over time, they create the strong foundation for both your mental clarity and your physical well being.
What are some feel effective morning habits for success?
Yeah, for sure. Some great ones are things like waking up at the same time each day, getting some movement, like a quick stretch or walk, meditating or journaling for a few minutes, and setting clear intentions for the day. That kind of structure really sets a positive tone.
How can reading daily life become a lifelong habit?
Yeah, so the key is to make it really enjoyable and easy to fit in. You could start with short daily reading sessions, like 10 or 15 minutes, maybe right before bed or during a break. And by associating reading with a relaxing ritual, it becomes something we look forward
Why
to.
is avoid distraction important for focus and discipline?
Oh, definitely. Distraction just pulls us away from what really matters. When you limit distractions, like turning off notifications or setting a specific time to focus, you protect that mental energy. And that really helps you stay on track and build that discipline.
How can positive things support long-term habits?
Oh, definitely. Positive thinking kind of fuels your motivation and your resilience. When you focus on the progress you're making, even if it's small, you stay optimistic. And that mindset makes it easier to stick with your habits, even when it's tough.
What role does environment play in shaping habits?
Yeah, environment is huge. If your surroundings support your habit, like having a designated workout space or keeping books by your bed, it makes it so much easier to stick with. So, designing your environment to cue those positive actions really sets you up for success.
How can friend and family influence personal habits?
Yeah, they can have a big impact. When you have supportive people around you who cheer you on or even join in, it keeps you accountable and makes the habit feel more fun and sustainable. So, their encouragement can really keep you going.
Why is rewarding yourself helpful in habit?
Oh, for sure. Rewarding yourself gives you a little boost of positive reinforcement, which makes the habit feel more satisfying. It can be something simple, like a small treat or just some excitement. So you associate the habit with something good, which keeps you coming back.
How can students develop strong study habits?
Yeah, absolutely. A good approach is to create a consistent study routine, like setting a specific time each day, having a dedicated study space, and breaking tasks into small, manageable chunks. Plus, having a clear goal for each session helps keep them on track and motivated.
Why is sleep important for maintain a healthy lifestyle?
Exactly. Healthy habits give you this stable, long term foundation. They help you manage stress, keep your energy up, and they make it easier to bounce back when life throws challenges your way. So, in that sense, they really keep you anchored.
How can habits improve confidence and personality?
Yeah, that's a big one. When you consistently stick to positive habits, you start to prove to yourself that you can follow through, which builds your confidence. And over time, those steady actions shape how you see yourself. So you become more assured, more capable, and that really shapes your personality and
Why is
presence.
commitment important achievement long time goals?
Yeah, absolutely. Celebrating milestones keeps you motivated. When you recognize and reward yourself for progress, no matter how small, you build momentum. It also helps you stay connected to why you started so you can keep pushing toward that bigger long term vision.
How can mindfulness help people stay consistent?
Yeah, definitely. Mindfulness helps you stay aware of your habits and your triggers so you can catch yourself when you're slipping. It also keeps you grounded in the present moment, which reduces stress and makes it easier to stay on track, even when things get busy.
What role does failure play in learning better habits?
Oh, absolutely. Failure is really a teacher. When you slip up, it's a chance to learn, adjust your approach, figure out what went wrong, and keep going. So each setback can actually make you stronger and more resilient in building those habits.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for valuable time.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever want to dive deeper into any habit or just bounce ideas around, I'm here for it.